Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing our official last match of the Set 1 format, at least on the digital client anyway. As we all know, Set 2 drops tomorrow on the client, so this is going to be the last hurrah for Set 1. I figured I would do the video with Android 17 and 18. It has been my go-to favourite deck of the set. I absolutely adore this leader. I am so happy for the buffs that it gets in Set 2. It's just, unfortunately, Top Q, its power is just too quick. It's far too quick at like that turn 3, turn 4, that I honestly don't know how 17 and 18 is going to hold up against it in the next set. But do you know what? I figured if we're doing a last hurrah and we're not going to be able to do a lot of climbing with Android 17 and 18 going into the next set, I would much rather have my last game with my favourite deck for this format. So I figured there was no reason not to just do the match with 17 and 18 today. I have changed the build quite a bit. I am doing a lot of testing with 17 and 18 at the minute, just because for the tournament that's coming up in Birmingham in a couple of weeks' time, it is a Set 1 format because, again, I've touched on it in a couple of my last videos, but Set 2 in the UK has been delayed now until basically the middle of June, which is very unfortunate, but it does mean that tournament is going to be a Set 1 format, and I for me, as much as I would love to win the tournament, I would rather play a deck that I'm very comfortable with and I just enjoy playing. And someone's put up 1,000 challenge points. Okay. Broly, of course. If it's going to be the last game of the Set 1 meta, it has to be Broly, right? Yeah, we have to change that. It's not a great starting hand. I mean, it's basically the same, but we can at least work with it. Yeah, my two choices for, I think, Birmingham are one of these two leaders, so I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this. I think we're just going to charge this, and then we'll pass. I would love to see the field. I don't particularly want to do the top 10 search just because we don't have any supers in hand, and well, maybe by the time we get to turn 3 that might change, but doing the top 10 off of this is always very risky. I think we just charge this. There we go, there's the lab, so that's good for us. And then we do this just because we want to put an android into the drop, so we will discard her, I believe, because she's kind of useless at this stage. We need an android in the drop, obviously, or at least a 3 or higher in the drop for Vegeta, so we need to keep that in mind as well. And we're just going to pass, we're not going to attack, we're not going to give him an attack target other than our leader. So we take this. We are probably going to have to combo inefficiently on one of those attacks just because we need a 3 or higher in the drop. It's one of the reasons why I actually do like this synergy-wise, because obviously he goes into the drop to put this onto the field, and then, you know, we have that 3 drop for the Vegeta the following turn, but it is what it is, there's nothing much we can do about it. Let's just go ahead and charge him. Just sort our hand a little bit. And then we'll play the field and pass. So he's likely going to Vegeta and discard and pop her, which is fine. Not getting the draw for her sucks, but honestly, I would much rather him pitch a card from hand to do it. I think we're completely fine with the state of the board at the minute. Okay, so he's not killing her. That's interesting. That's really interesting, actually. I kind of want to keep this just in case he builds a board. I'm more thinking we can get rid of the Vegeta if he brings out the 5-cost Goku. We now have this. This is the problem with androids, is that you tend to end up in a position where you go into your 7 energy and you're kind of stuck there, which doesn't honestly help, but it is what it is. It just gives us that option if we need it. And then we're going to attack. I'm going to combo off Vegeta, I think. We need the Vegeta just for obviously this one. And we charge him, and then we were actually at 6, so I am going to attack with this just to get a draw, because I don't believe we're going to get use out of it in the next turn, so there's no reason not to. And then we just leave him at 4. If he chooses to awaken next turn, that's on him. There's no reason not to have attacked there, I think. You could have just delayed it, but I honestly don't think it matters. I think what I kind of want to do here is bait a 5-drop Selku. There we go. And then we just secret rare next turn, I think. And then we just pop up that entire board. Obviously, he will Broly the turn after, but we have 2 Brolys behind us. And then all we make sure we do is we discard an android off of this Gohan. Of course, we'll just let this die. We don't care about it anymore. So he's got 2 Brolys in energy. That bodes very well for us. Okay, I'm happy with this situation. We're doing pretty good. I want to keep him just now, so I'm going to charge her. And then what we're going to do is straight away do... Oh, yeah, we do have an android in the drop, but honestly I don't want to use her. So I think we'll just go secret rare. We will discard this. Actually, no, we'll keep our 10Ks. And then just blow up that whole board, because, you know, shits and giggles. So we... Yeah, unfortunately I messed up there. I should have done the ramp, but it's fine. We're just leaving that, we're not comboing. We could have just comboed this off to get something out of hand, but honestly, I think we're fine with the current state of the board. Yeah, what I should have done is actually Jiro's Lab and ramp this. I didn't want to ramp this, because I do like having one in the drop for issues, or for a situation where we have this 17, for example. But there we go, we force out his Broly. The only problem is we don't have super combos, which I'm quite worried about. Yeah, see, this is the issue we have. I think I'm going to have to combo out a bit inefficiently here. Yeah, we'll give him that. So unless he's got very lucky and he has his other Broly in hand, this is realistically his only Broly. Well, that's a charge target next turn. We're definitely taking both of these. Okay. Just flip the leader over. Yeah, we'll do the ramp before we forget again. I think we just charge this, it doesn't really matter at this stage. Okay, now we've got 2 supers, now I'm kinda a lot more comfortable. And I don't really care about how much damage we put through this turn. I would like one of these to go through. Because if we draw... Yeah, there we go. Because if we draw into the 6-drop androids, Not that I'm likely going to do it on that turn, but it just means that we have a bit more of a defensive... Okay, that's really strange. So I'm assuming he has another 8-drop Broly in hand. Either that or he's going to try and double strike us. But we're not taking... We're going to try and avoid taking any life until he plays his big attacker. So he's now at 8. Okay, so he's added a lot of 10Ks though. What did he get from Gohan? He got Destructive Strength, which doesn't do anything for him, so it's fine. He needs a Broly, because he needs to kill this card. This is screaming androids at me. This is absolutely screaming that he has no other choice but to go androids, and he's went for 60k, which is honestly very easy for us. So just double check that, 60, 65, yep. So he has to Broly here because he needs this dead. He has charge to them, so unless he doesn't have the other one. What I could really use is the 1-drop extra, the Gigantic Meteor. I really need that. I don't think... If he taps 8 here, I think we're fine because he has access to no Meteor. But... He's kind of put himself in a really tough position because of that, because he now needs to tap 8 to kill our Broly, and if he doesn't... Okay, so now our Broly's fine. If he attacks into it with androids, maybe we have to spend cards to defend it. But I think that's still fine. Yeah, he's having to have a real think about it. If he double strikes us, I mean, we're just going to take the damage and just go all in on the next turn. But he realistically needs to clear that Broly. So I think he's trying to decide whether going the secret rare and just swinging into it and trying to make sure it dies, or if he's going to go androids and try to make sure it dies as well. I mean, he's got 20k combo power on the board. Okay. Yeah, he's trying to set up the androids. So he's at 50. We can easily get out of that. We just have to be careful because we only have 10k combo power. He's doing his best to put us at 2 life. That's what he's trying to do. I don't believe this. He's actually got us. He has us. We can't do anything. Unless this is actually a super combo, we lose. 35. Oh, you're kidding. You're joking. Oh, that's so upsetting. He actually pulled that off. That's kind of remarkable, honestly. We have one combo. That's so upsetting. Had we not... Oh, of course, the last life was a super combo. Had we not messed up that charge on when we were on 7 energy, had we done the field skill first, we would have passed with 1 open energy there and we could have won that. So that's a mistake on our part. But he played that well just by, you know, going all in on those 1-drops. He had to double strike us. He knew it was his only way. But GG's though. Good game. But yeah, that was a complete mistake on my part. That's the only reason we lost that match. Had we had that 1 extra energy going into our... When we charged the 8, we would have been on 9. Meaning that when we Broly, we pass on 1. And then obviously us taking that life would have just gave us the out that we needed for the game. But it is what it is. Do you know what? I'm not even bothered about it. It's the end of the season. Congratulations, mate. You put on 1,000 points as well on the on the what do you call it, on the gamble or the whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. I don't know. Whatever this thing is. But yeah, good luck to him though. Going into the next set. I still enjoy the deck for sure. Broly's just a nightmare with its combo power, getting rid of extra cards, or not extra cards, sorry, getting rid of energy for the instant Kamehamehas and stuff. But I still believe that in set 1, Android 17 and 18 has a great matchup into Broly. I just misplayed that. That was just on me. But it's been a while since I played the digital client, honestly. Since I started recording all those deck profiles, that was my first digital client game. So it has been a while, I'm just a bit rusty. But do you know what? That was fun. Still enjoyed it. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for all your support. At the time of recording this video, we just hit 200 subscribers as well, so thank you guys so much. We started this channel, I believe it was about the beginning of March, so in about 2.5 months, so give or take about 10 weeks, something like that, we've hit 200 subscribers. It's been absolutely incredible. I love recording videos and I love putting these videos up for you guys. Obviously, I hope you all enjoy them. I hope you've enjoyed the deck profiles, but starting from tomorrow, we will be uploading set 2 meta decks, or I say meta decks, we'll be uploading set 2 decks. I'm very careful about how much I'm willing to spend on the client, just because I have 2 boxes coming, which will be in a couple of weeks time most likely, and obviously we're going to have 24 pack codes from that, and I'm not, yeah, I don't know what, I'm just not, I'm not willing to put that much money into the client, considering I've got 48 packs essentially to pull. So yeah, so we'll see what we can put together tomorrow. I believe we do have, I'll need to have a look at my my wild cards and stuff, but I think I've got I've got a couple of SR wild cards, so depending on what we pull, I might just spend the wild cards and just, you know, get them into, or just make sure that we've got enough for the decks I want to actually build. Yeah, and we'll see what happens. Purely, the video tomorrow, I'm not going to say what deck it is, because I honestly, at this stage, I don't know. The deck is going to be based off of what I pull most of. Whether that's green, whether it's yellow, whether it's blue, whether it's red, it honestly doesn't matter. So, but guys, thank you again so much for all your support. It's been an absolutely incredible couple of months for set 1. We're going to keep the grind going for set 2, and I hope you're all enjoying these videos, and I hope to see you all again in the next set. But guys, if you haven't already, please leave a like and a subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.